Can I break some news to you, Nate? Can I break some news to you right
please.
now? This from Adam Schefter, literally as we were talking. Breaking after a historic 19-season run in Pittsburgh, Mike Tomlin just informed his team he is stepping down as the Steelers head coach. Sources tell Jeremy Fowler and me. So, they're looking for their fourth head coach since 1969 are the Pittsburgh Steelers. So,
again, this has happened a couple times this year. Speaking of the Saints, Jonathan Vilma all of a sudden just going like, after one bad pass, going, Spencer Rattler needs to be benched. They got put in Tyler Shuck out of nowhere, and then that's production meetings, them telling himself. Same thing with what we were talking about happening last night when everyone was just like, yeah, this feels like the end. This is it. And then it comes out today. God, who reported it? They go, Tomlin looks like he's working TV. And if he did work TV, he would really like to work for Fox. It was like, okay, that's a few steps down this path. That's very detailed. Not just, he might work TV, he might do media. It was like, no, he wants to do TV and he wants to do Fox. And it was like, okay, so obviously he's talking to somebody. We covered it. Man, the Steelers, again, are going to operate on their own. They might go anywhere. You got to understand when they hired Tomlin. Tomlin was a 1-year defense coordinator, and he got hired when he was 35. Under Brad Childress, 34, so maybe even like somewhere around that age when they hired Cower young. They will hire a young guy. Like, this is the team that really might just go way out of left field, more than people will think. The Rooneys, that's a famous, I don't know, it's not a famous line, but it's a line I've heard Dan Rooney, I believe, said it, one of the Dan Rooneys. And he said, like, someone asked, what's the key to hiring a head coach? And he said, you hire the smartest guy in the room and you give them time and support until they figure it out. And so I'm curious who they interview and I'm curious who they go with. That's an interesting one. What a season.
Absolutely.
9 openings?
Yeah.
There's one quarterback in this class.
I know.
We're talking about these kids.
Yep. And like I said, everything I said at the start completely holds true here. Like, this was the right time to do it for Tomlin. It was the right time to do it for the team, because Tomlin does not want to sit here and rebuild, and they need to rebuild. Like, it is time. It was time last year. It's definitely time this year. No more half measures. Start over. Get one of these young guys in here, get some new blood going on. I think it's great. And I think Tomlin will spend 1 year at Fox NFL Sunday, just like Sean Payton did. He'll be yucking it up with Gronk and Terry and the boys there, and everybody's going to be loving it.
At it.
He'll be great at it. Every big media, show on TV today is going to be barking about how crazy this is, and Steelers will miss Mike Tomlin. And guess what? He'll be right back in the coaching cycle. If not in 2027, it'll be 2028. The Steelers, if he's still on their contract, we'll get a little draft pick for him. If not, everybody's gonna be trying to hire him. Good for everybody involved. People need to accept this sometimes. It is. Yeah. This is not a statement about, this is relationships.
It's like a statement about life more than anything. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like sometimes it's time.
The most mature thing you can do as a person is realize, or at least one of them, is realize that just because a relationship ends doesn't mean it wasn't beautiful, doesn't mean it didn't mean something. And you don't have to hate everything because of how it ended, and that, I think, is where we're at with this Steelers thing. It was time. Now they can move on, and both parties can move forward. And like, this is a good thing, I think, for everybody involved. Just like that person that you dated in college, you didn't end up marrying them, but you can look back on that and be like, that really mattered. That really informed who I am as a person today. And we can all be better for it. Hopefully they found somebody. I found, the whole deal. Like, that's how life is, man.
I think you're nailed it, Matt. I think your assessment of this whole situation is perfect. Like, I truly mean that. Like, I think you have nailed, like, the timing of this and the potential path I think everybody's taking, all the characters in this. No, it was needed. Long in the tooth. You use that phrase. I know it's a common phrase, but you've used it about this team a lot, especially their defense. Just feels like this tenure started to get long in the tooth.